Wade, looking at your season, kind of your first full crack at the NHL, how would you evaluate how you did?
Yeah, it was all right. Just trying to go out there and learn as much as I can and come back next year and bring in what I learned and continue to learn and push forward and just get some more confidence and the belief that I belong here and just keep working at it.
What were some of the things you learned about just the grind of the season?
Yeah, this isn't college. You know, you're not playing 35 games out there. You're playing a lot more. And just kind of where you cannot, I guess, overextend yourself and just learn to take care of the body and how much time and effort it takes to make sure you're fresh every day.
How much did you hear the words go north to south from
Every day. Every single day. But it makes sense. Like, I get what he's talking about, and I get where he's coming from, and if that's what's going to help the team, then that's how I play. You know, that's fine with me.
Did you feel like there was a point where that started to actually sink in and be background noise and just instinct and not something you had to like think about as much?
Yeah, for sure, right? I mean, when you hear it all the time, every day, you get used to it, right? So it's just kind of changed the way I play and in certain areas what I'm looking to do with the puck and just be smart with it and make sure that I'm taking care of it, not giving it away.
Wade, we talked to Torts a few weeks ago. You probably read about it, heard about it, when every time we asked about it, he basically said that you're always hurt. I don't know, did you hear that? Was that frustrating? I know you've had a struggle with injuries in the past.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. That's fine. I mean, I'm doing my best to be healthy. I can't control injuries. I'm doing my best to stay healthy, and it's whatever.
And kind of going off that a little bit, how important, though, was it for you to play? You know, I think it was, 60 games this year to stay as healthy as you could just to show that you can be a part of this?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to play 22 more games, right? I'd like to play all 82, but we'll try again next year, right? I mean, 60 games is a step in the right direction. I learned a lot about my body this year where I can't push it and just overextend in certain areas and stuff like that. So, yeah, I look forward to it. I'll play more games next year, too.
You also talked about just where the medical staff was and the changes they made, trying to build some trust between the players and the staff. Having worked with them this season, I guess, where do you feel like that trust is at, and what did you learn from working with them closely this year?
Yeah, I got a lot of trust in them. You know, we got some really smart people here that know what they're doing and who are on our side and want to take care of us and make sure that we're at our best. So, yeah, I have lots of trust in them.
How much were the veteran guys on the team, the JVRs, the Laughtons, how much help were they to you in getting through some of the ups and downs of the year?
Yeah, I mean, those guys are very important, right? They've been through it. They know what it's like. So, you know, when you get in a situation where you think, you know, you're on your own, they're like, hey, I've been there. Here are the things that worked for me. You know, these are the things that didn't. And obviously it's different for each person, right? But to have somebody who's been there, who knows what's going on, who can relate to it, you know, that always helps.
When we spoke with John Tortorella about like a month ago or so, I think he talked a little bit about for you to become an effective player at this level, it's not just necessarily you learning how to pick your spots, but also understanding, he called it like the angling of the game. He said that Rocky has worked with you quite a bit on that. I guess what have been the messages from Rocky regarding just knowing kind of how to take the right angles and how much do you feel like you've grown in that regard? Yeah,
it's like I said, it's where you can and cannot overextend yourself, and where certain players do certain things to bait you in to do something else to you, right? They already know. They're just waiting for you to take that step in the wrong direction, and then they send it over there, right? So it's just learning what other players, I guess, are trying to do to you so that you can avoid that and then, you know, stay in the middle of the ice and take care of business.
Wade, where were you trained this all season?
Probably Toronto.
Okay.
How are you feeling physically going to the off season? And you're just gonna be able to work out. You're not gonna have to worry about rehabbing or fixing anything. It's just focusing on getting better, getting stronger.
Yeah, I mean that's always a nice feeling, right? I'm hurting pretty good right now. I got a lot of minor things bother me, but we'll take the next couple weeks here and heal up from those, and then go spend some time with my family, and then get back to training.
We talked, obviously, over the last few minutes, a lot about, what Torts has expected of you and whatnot. He did say at the end of the year that, he loves the progression, the changes that you've made, that you've been willing to make, and how you've pretty much done everything he's asked you to do. I guess, where do you feel like the relationship is between player and coach in that regard, and ending the season?
Player coach. I mean, he's the coach, right? So I'm the player, so it's what he says goes. Obviously I have less leeway than players that have been in the league for a long time that are really elite players. But obviously I can't get away from what makes me successful. But I also have to make sure that I fit within the system and do the right things so we can succeed as a team, right? I can't be out there hurting the team, trying to do something that I think might be better, right? At the end of the day, it's what works for us as a team. And so if there's things that I need to fix, he doesn't hesitate to tell me, and then we work together to fix it. And so I really enjoyed this year. I like him a lot as a coach. He's very demanding. And yeah, I had a great time. I think we can work together and we can hopefully make something special here.
There might be some frontline openings next year. Do you aspire to be a top 6 forward eventually?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to play 25 minutes a night and score 50 goals, but we'll see. We will see.